So, live viewers, we don't want that, do we? So yeah, Streamlabs quite good. Obviously, remember we're live, so yeah, crap. Right, guys. So super professional streamer. Yeah, only 51 minutes late. Sorry about that. Big thanks to the wife. But today we have Bert Aquilla Payton. If you don't know who Bert Aquilla Payton is, where have you been? Yeah. So nobody's watching. It was pointless me even saying that. Comments, banners, brand. Let's have a look. So we're done. Oh, one person's watching. No doubt that'll be Steve F. Free screens, dead posh. Free screens because Steve F. We have Bert Aquilla Payton. Graham, introduce yourself.
I don't know if you can hear me, Bazza, but it's gone completely silent again.
Don't say that to me. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Oh, don't say this. For some reason. Oh, don't say we've lost. I can hear you. I can hear Bazza. Can you hear me, Steve? Yes, sound is okay. Can you hear Bert Aquilla Payton?
Can you hear me, Bazza?
Yes.
I can't hear a thing. It's completely gone.
No.
No background noise at all. I don't know if that's me. 1 second. Sorry.
It has to be you this time. It has to be you.
Sounds completely gone. Hold on.
Oh, what have I done there now? Oh, he's gone off. So can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, guys. This is an absolute nightmare. He's back, he's back, he's back.
Wait, I can hear you.
What happened there, mate?
I absolutely have no clue. You pressed go, and then the sound just went, no, not having it.
Well, what did I say to you? As soon as I pressed go, that's it. We're going to be going.
Yeah, you did. Straight away.
Straight away. Anyway, we're here. That'll do. Bazza, no. What do you mean?
No. What?
Someone's put in the comments here, Bazza, no. Yep, you are audible. Good. So I'm not doing no more. I retire.
My fault, guys. I think it was my end.
Yeah, so now you can introduce yourself. I'm not doing it.
Hello, everyone. Hold on a minute. Let's do this properly. Let's do this properly.
Let's do it properly.
Let's do it properly.
All right,
hello, everyone.
There we go. Hey. that lovely visage.
Oh my days. We're finally here. Just about.
It took us 56 minutes.
Just took us 56 minutes. We're winning. We're winning. Hey everyone, my name's Graham. I'm Burnt Aquilla Painting. I'm here with the lovely Bazza Underdog. He's kindly invited me to join him on the stream to paint some minis with you guys. So, yo.
Yeah. Right, bugger off now. Let's go.
All right, bye.
Right, so I'm chucking models about. I'm going to be painting Space Wolves. He's painting Necrons.
Necrons. Cheap Terminators. As in Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator. T-1000s.
See, I like the first Terminator. That was a very good film.
It has been so long. It was on TV a couple of weeks ago, but I was going to bed. It was one of those late night ones, or early morning ones for me. I was like, do I sit up and watch it? Do I?
Oh. I haven't done this to myself again. Where's my pins?
What?
Don't worry.
Well, they're the ones that are in. They're in little pots, mate, and they're different colours.
Oh yeah. There we go. There we go. Let's have a look. Let's see who's in anyway. We have Joseph Kelly. How do you do? Steve F. Thank you very much. Essex Boys. Scaly Models. How are you doing? And Steve F. This looks pretty weird what I'm doing here, but I am shaking paints.
Are you sure?
Yes. Right. This is the longest I've been on stream and not painting for. It's brilliant. Right, we're going with it.
So if you guys in the chat have any questions or anything like that, or what you guys painting, just let us know. Hit us up. I'm all nervous. I'm painting the wrong colours. I'm shaking the wrong colours. I don't know what my hands are doing. They've got a life of their own.
Not to worry. We'll let you off today. It's been a very stressful morning.
56 minutes of stress.
56. It's a good job I'm bald, trust me. Tell you what, though, I'm going to have to.
Nothing but professionalism here.
Absolutely. Steven Spielberg, eat that.
Yeah,
but invest in some of these Bluetooth headphones, like they seem to be the business.
They're good, really good. I've got the AirPods, and I've not looked back since, to be honest. Yeah.
I don't even know what make these are, to be fair. Jenny, what make are these headphones?
If they work.
The what? Joe Lab. Look at that, Joe Lab. So, yeah. But I don't like them that if that makes sense. I like the old style ones.
Oh, in it? Overhead ones, yeah?
Well, not even overhead ones. These ones, obviously, they have like little, you might be too young to know this. But back when we used to carry CD around with us.
No, I'm not too young for that. I used to have a little cassette player. My first portable music device was a cassette player, mate.
Cassette player. I had an MP3 player once. That was fun. I thought that was going to be the thing of the future, but yeah,
with the slip,
the little disc. Yeah.
And then Apple decided to come along, destroy everyone. Really? My dad got a mini disc, and I saved up to buy this mini disc off my dad when we were growing up, and I was really excited about it. Oh, the whole new thing. It was just before MP3s really took off.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, I'll sell it for it. I'll sell it to you. Kind of promoting me to save up for things, learning those life lessons, And then MP3s came along, and I was like, no, thanks, Dad, I'm good. Didn't learn that lesson.
Imagine me now with technology. Imagine me back then when I was trying to download music.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at these. Right, so Dave Sprue and Glue, how you doing? He's finally made one. Crawley's Lair, bloody hell. There's a blast from the past. How we doing, mate? Essex boys just finished Gold Chewer Orcstar play for Blood Bowl. Nice. I paint my neck one silver Gold's base coat and then make up my own glowing green to paint the weapons and other stuff. Use my airbrush. Nice. Got a CPL eBay bargains. 4 Predators tanks for 4 Predator tanks for 10 quid. Are you sure they're not the epic ones?
What?
And 5 metal or kill cans. Yeah, that's 4 Predators. 4 Predators. That is craziness.
I think you might be right. They're not epic scale, or I'd love to know if that is an absolute bargain.
and then he goes on to say 5 metal or killer cans for 20 quid. What?
Can I ask where you're buying these from? Every time I go to eBay, I can never find a decent deal at all.
I try to have a look.
What's your source?
See what's on, but yeah. Yep, no, just normal ones. Just normal.
Excuse me.
Normal Predators, 4 for 10 quid. Are they on sprue or are they built? That's the thing. Usually, if they're built, there is a bit of work to do on them. If we're honest.
Do you know what? For 10 quid for four Predator tanks, I would gladly spend hours stripping the paint from a dodgy paint job for a tenner.
You won't have to spend hours. Methylated spirits, I've told you. It's the way forward.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Look. I'm doing it.
Yes.
Getting rid of all that rubbish, mate. My first attempt didn't go very well because it evaporates, so I've put some cling film over it.
Oh yeah,
that's going to be my one of I left it and then came back to it and it was all gone.
Who's drank my methylated spirits? I'm on eBay all the time. 50 Bad Moons and 20 Grots fully painted for a tenner. Wow. Yeah.
What?
I wouldn't charge that if I was commissioned yet, trust me.
No. Do you know what? Who is that? Did you say it was
a lad called
who was that?
Steve F.
Steve F. You, sir, are a eBay wizard.
I think you should go on what's it called? That bloody hell, can't even speak now. Bargain hunt. You know.
Bargain, the TV program.
Yeah.
With that toupee wearing orange bloke.
Yeah. You make an absolute fortune.
I shouldn't say that. That was a bit mean, but you know exactly what I'm on about when I said it.
Yes. Right, they are not badly painted Predators. One red, others are primed. Oh well, happy days if they're just primed. That is bad.
Like I said, eBay wizard. Fair play.
Absolutely. I'll be honest, like I don't really like buying second-hand miniatures. If that, I like to just start from scratch all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm quite the same, to be honest with that. But every so often you find a bargain and you're like,
yeah, true.
Okay.
But
mine's probably once in a blue moon.
I really don't like painting metal miniatures, so it's no good for me anyway.
Oh man, I haven't painted a metal miniature since, oh goodness me, years ago now. I think it was my Necron Lord when I first got into Necrons.
Yeah.
Back in, I don't even know what edition, 5th, 4th? We're talking like early noughties. So what edition was that? I have no clue. If anyone knows what edition is in the chat, let us know. It was early noughties. We're talking like 2000, 2001, 2002.
Can't be third, can it? Surely not. I
don't think it was that early.
It's every 2 years, isn't it? Usually, is it? I don't know.
Yeah, it's about every 2-3 years, something like that. So, it started 1989, 40k, 1988, 1989.
I want to say maybe third or fourth.
Yeah, I think I was pretty close. But yeah, 12, 13-year-old Graham didn't really care about editions back then, so I wasn't really paying attention. There was just cool miniatures and paints, and rules that I didn't quite understand.
I still do. What are these things you throw on the table? Okay. The set that got me into it was they were painted up as Black Templar v Dark Eldar. That was the set that got me into it, kind of thing. And I really like Black Templar, so I might do a little force then. Yeah.
Do it. Black Templars are awesome.
Yeah, but I might do them in the old Marines. I don't think they'll be Primaris.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, just a bit of nostalgia, you know.
Yeah.
What's he saying?
I've got one squad of old Marines. But, I do like the Primaris. They do. Yeah. I got that the starter box with you get the Venerable Dreadnought in there and a captain. Is it a captain?
Yeah.
You get a chap with a flag.
We'll go with it. That's what it is. Let's see what's in there. Grawley's Lair, not had a decent deal from eBay for ages. I can never find a proper bargain either. Been looking for Glade Guard, but the cheapest box I can find is over £70, and most
Jesus
125. Glade Guard, what are them? Is that like
Blade Guard? I've got some. I'll show you. So Blade Guard. One second, just click the brush out.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, he's put Glade Guard there. I just thought it was something else. Sorry, yeah.
Right.
But yeah, show it off.
Oh, where are they?
Let's see.
I did have them to hand. They're half painted, but they're where? Oh, they're blinking out. Where have I put them? No, I can't find them at the moment. I'll show you another time.
Told you. Really professional here. Right, so Spoon Glow says, okay, so why so late starting? Well, it'll take us 56 minutes. I couldn't figure out the bloody audio as per usual because I'm an absolute div. So the wife had to help again. Steve F puts all
tech support.
Tech support we're going to call from now on. I've got a Warhammer 40k push fit Primaris Space Marine Intercessor sprue. All them numbers, quantity 4 estimated delivery price $11.84. You make me sick. They're coming today. Sprue Glue says you're too lucky. Remember the like button, guys. That's it. Sprue, get pimping us out. All my new dry brushes have just turned up in the post. Makeup brushes. They're the best brushes going for dry brushing. I don't care what anyone says. I have some lovely ones.
Yeah, man. Makeup brushes for dry brushing, 100%. I do want to try the Artist Opus Series D though, but that's because I'm a bit. I've turned into a bit of a brush snob ever since I used the Series F.
I get what you're saying with that. But on the other hand as well, the armor paint ones look exactly the same, and they're like tenner. You know, yeah, I get what you're saying.
I may have to try them then, and then see how I like them. And if I like them, I'll stick with them.
Yeah,
but I
get what
do
you
like Artist Opus.
Nice brushes, you know.
Oh, but I've ever since using them, I've started painting with me pinky out.
Snob. Oh no! So he's put Glade Guard there, and Glade Guard are Wood Elves. So that's what I was thinking, but I thought it was a mistype, and I thought you put. Yeah, actually, Glade Guard Wood Elves. If you go to, hang on, Google and type in gaming figures. Gaming figures, have them. The plastic. No, I don't. There won't be metal, obviously, but I'm sure it's Glade Guard. They have positive, and it's definitely not 70 quid. I could be wrong. Usually am. Right, what am I doing here? I have no idea.
There's me going to pull out Space Marines.
We still didn't look at them, mate. We still look at them.
Yeah, I can't blink and find them. I've reorganised the other day. I pulled everything out and reorganised the old job lot, and now I can't find anything.
Well, I've moved things about under my lovely desk here, so I've got more leg room, even though I've got small legs. So everything's kind of neatly away. But up here, I have like I don't even know what you'd call it. They're like shelves, but it's like a square with like a grid in it, kind of thing. Can't think of the word.
Oh, I think I know what you mean.
But yeah, so it's like 4 squares together, kind of thing. And they're just got like individual armies in them. So yeah, I'm just trying to. So I don't even know what. Like, I should really be painting my tank, but in my space world, it's literally at this stage. Can you see? Can you? Oh God, it's literally like that. Now,
nice. Impulsor.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I think I've cocked up because I've put that hatch already on, so I can't really get in there to do that. But I suppose I can. It'll just take a lot of time, and I've left the gun off for obvious reasons. But it's just I don't really paint tanks, so I'm like it's a bit of a learning curve for me to do this.
I'm not gonna lie, to be honest. I don't bother painting the interiors.
Do you not?
So you've painted more. Yeah, you've painted more of an interior than I ever have.
I just see I've seen like loads of other people because obviously that top little bit can go on afterwards, and obviously you can get straight in. And I make like a div. I tend to build everything and then paint it. It's only as of late I've started to do sub assemblies, you know.
So man, sub assemblies have saved my life. But I know I did the exact same thing with my Impulsor and glued it on in excitement.
Yeah.
And now yeah. But it didn't. Like I said, I don't really paint the interiors very much. I should really, because it's an open top vehicle, so you can see straight in it. But I don't know. I haven't painted it. I've put a load of pigment down on the floor so it looks dirty to try and hide the fact, but I don't think it's worked very well.
Well, at the end of the day, it's a 41st millennium. Nothing looks what's real, you know. Do whatever you want.
Yeah. It's all in shadow. That's my I'm sticking to it.
Let's have a look at these comments here. I'm going to paint my predators for my Dark Angels army. Nice. Are you going to do the normal Dark Angels, or are you going to do Deathwing? Are there the cream ones a Deathwing, or is that I don't know? Yeah, sure it is. Yeah, because it's a Raven Wing in it for the darker colour.
Yeah, Raven Wings are the black. Speedy Boys, Deathwings. The used to be all in Terminator armor.
Yeah,
that's been retconned now.
Is that your clock ticking in the background, Darknaya?
Yeah, sorry about that.
You went from hearing nothing to now being super sensitive.
Here's a question for everyone in the chat, though. Do we think Gravis armor is the new Terminator armor, or are we going to get some sort of variant of Terminator armor for the Primaris?
Well, I like this anyway. I genuinely think we're going to get something else because I was watching Super Saiyan do an unboxing for these guys. And he was saying we pretty much do an army of these and like other like variants of it. So I genuinely think we're going to get some more. Obviously, it'll take time, you know, but I think we'll get like a Terminator variant. I hope we get. I want to switch this up here a bit. I hope we get like a Scout, not like the Impulse or what's called the Reavers out of that, but like a Scout type thing, so there's like not as much. I think that'd be pretty.
Yeah. Cool. There's a chap called I think it's Dave the Wargamer on YouTube.
Is it
incredible?
The green.
Pete the Wargamer.
Yeah, the green.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking, something like that.
He's done for his kill team, hasn't he? He kit bashed basically a Primaris scout from is it Ogrins? Ogrins from Necromunda set for his legs and like all the canvas kind of like, you know, the trousery parts. And it looks amazing.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
And to be fair, that's how I'd picture him, you know.
Yeah, same. I can't remember the name of the video, but if anyone's interested, yeah, it's Pete the Wargamer, and it's for his kill team box. And yeah, such good kit bashing. You get to see him painted at the end as well. It's just a kit bashing video, so I don't know if he's going to release or has released a video of how he's painted them. But yeah, it was a video on him kit bashing them. It honestly, like, go check it out. It's a good video.
Really good. I like the colour scheme he's done with it as well.
Yeah. What was it?
Like an olive green.
Ravens, the Raveners or something? I can't remember. So bad with names.
What's Grawley saying here? Sorry, but I'm anti-Primaris Firstborn Marines all the way for my Space Wolves.
Fair play to you, dude.
Yeah, especially with the two. What I don't even know what we're talking about rules for. I haven't got a clue.
What, 2 wounds now?
2 wounds, aren't it? 2 wounds now for Firstborn Marines. And there was a big hurrah that Chaos Space Marines should really have it, but apparently they don't.
Death Guard do. I'm just having a little bit of a smug moment. You can ignore me.
My Iron Warriors should as well.
Nah, mate.
Just as you said. All right. Ooh, 8 people watching. Happy days. Happy days. Because you're on, you know, Grim.
I doubt it.
Last week.
But welcome, everyone.
Last week I only had 2. So how have you been anywhere with all this? We're going to get political here with this COVID stuff. Have you?
Oh, we're going there, are we? We're going there.
Well, we'll make it hobby related. You know, like has it helped you? Well, obviously it would have helped you, I suppose. Who you been in, but
I'm not gonna lie. It's the kind of the obvious thing, and I've less time at work, more time at home. So I've definitely done a lot more painting and got a lot more done. Yeah. But not as much as I'd want to. It's always that thing where
little projects
you've got the time to do it. Yeah, exactly. So I'm nearly through all of my Necrons for the Indominus box set. That's one painting now.
Right.
So I've got one more squad of these chaps. I've got the Reanimator that's almost finished. Here he is. So I've done like a little OSL sort of thing. He's still whip, but he's coming on nicely. And then I've got the Plasmancer, and those are they the Thralls? They're like, I think they're Crypto Thralls. Are they called?
What's
the little guys with the scythe arms? Oh, murder buckets, as they murder buckets. And that's it. The rest of it's painted. So I've got a lot done, but not as much as I'd want to.
Cool. Well,
what about yourself?
Well, typical Bazza. I've got loads of projects on the go. Like revisiting some as well. So obviously my Death Guard, they were originally painted up. decided to strip them and repaint them because I'm a maniac. So yeah, this is my colour scheme, 30k colour scheme. I'm quite into me 30k colour schemes at the moment.
I like them.
Yeah, the wife actually said,
"They're tight, man."
I seem to paint them quite dark, which looking back, I kind of do. So I thought, why not try like a bone colour? And it's coming out all right. Still dark, you know, but it's still a bit striking as well.
Got a little bit of the grim dark in there.
Yeah. I've got me. What have I got? Still got my orcs on the go. I've got obviously them Artel models to paint up and 10 grots to paint up, and then that's them painted again.
Nice.
I've got a Beastman army on the go. I see on the go a Beastman army for Age Sigmar. So the wife kindly bought me the Lumineth Realm box set thing, the limited edition, and then 2 weeks later, and then obviously 2 weeks later, Games Workshop decided to actually release a new battle tome for them, the bastards that they are. So it's pointless having the limited edition one. But obviously, new models obviously come out, so which I found a bit weird. Obviously, new models were coming out, but yes, they still had that. So why not include that in the battle tome at the time? But anyway, so I'm still halfway through. That doesn't even make sense. I'm nearly finished them. I'm going to add to them. I've got a Beastman starter set that I want to I'm still researching a colour scheme from. I wanted them in a red skin kind of thing. I think that'd be pretty cool. And I've seen a few videos on people doing it. I'll get the model down. So this is the big boy that you get in the. So there's 2 variants as well that you can make out.
He's huge.
Yeah, he's pretty big. But obviously, I haven't done no basing yet, so I'm going to stick stones and stuff all over it first. I quite like the fact that he's got knuckle dusters as well. That's pretty cool. Like you need
giant knuckle dusters.
Yeah, so like a red skin kind of thing is what I'm going to go for with that. But yeah. And I've just obviously been adding to Necrons, just a little bit there. So this isn't finished yet, but that's the other guy you get in the Pariah.
Nice.
So a few more.
Is that like a variant of the Plasmancer, or is that a different type of man?
No, that's what it is. Just a different variant, mate. So, yeah, pretty cool. And I'm doing the Nihilak Dynasty, so I wanted to just incorporate that little bit of blue in with mine.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty cool. Obviously, things need to be bases need to be finished off, but I'm thinking I might put some snow on my Necrons now, because what I've done for them and my Space Wolves is pretty much the same basin. I know you like your basin. I like the idea.
I do like my basin.
Yeah, I like the idea of basin. I just don't. I literally just put like Astro Granite and dry brush, you know. But I'm gonna like put some snow and stuff on it. I think. Just
do it. It's all about that snowy base for the Necrons, man. It's all about snowy base.
But I've obviously got snowy base for my Space Wolves as well. But I'm gonna have to go out and see if I can source some. I'm sure Games Workshop did a thing where you get like a crap ton of skulls. You know, I'm sure they did a box set.
Yeah, it's literally called Citadel Skulls. I've got a couple of boxes in there. Yeah, and you get like loads of things from like skulls from like Khorne demons, obviously human ones. You got some orc skulls in there, Tau skulls as well, which are great because Tau suck. Yeah, you got a whole variety of skulls in there and that.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah.
Just for the record, I do quite like Tau. They are pretty cool. I'm just being a sheep.
What? No, I think that's the one army I've never done.
It's one of those armies that it's like Nickelback. It's like a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, he is the ugliest man in rock, but he can play a good guitar.
Yeah. And the song "Animals" is brilliant.
Yeah, I shouldn't say that.
I love it.
Nickelback was my wedding song.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I don't think she can hear me. I think it was "You're Never Gonna Be Alone." I think.
Nice.
Shows how much I know. I think it was drunk.
Not follow you home then.
No. Right, let's have a look at this.
We're live on the internet talking about Nickelback. There, yeah, we're going to hell.
Yeah. Everyone be like, Karen, get these off. Right, hang on. Let's have a look at the chat. Steve says, I'm still waiting for my Artel stuff to arrive 4 weeks from Russia. Vladimir Putin has to agree to send it off first. Yeah, it just take a while, to be fair, mate, and obviously with what's going on. I think mine was actually stuck in that Suez Canal. So there we go. Model Making Trucker says hi, Dan, and Guano Man says hi, Lewis. Grawley's Lair says, talking about new models, do you think we'll get new models when GW launch Warhammer Old World, or just redo models from the old molds? Return of Breton.
Both. I reckon we'll get new and they'll reincarnate like their old molds.
They can't just make money. Well, they will make money out of nothing, you know what I mean? But they have to be seen to be actually working on something, you know? That's what I think.
Exactly. Do you know what? I think I'm not an AOS player. I've got a couple of Stormcast, literally a couple of them, and then a couple of Nighthaunts, which are still very, very much not painted. I'm a little goth inside. I'm allowed.
Horrible models with it.
Really flimsy, aren't they?
Yeah.
But I think when the old world hits our shelves, I think I'll be having a look at some of that goodness.
Yeah. Right, I'm just going to pop off to get my Space Wolves Codex, because for the life of me, I can't remember which colours go where on these heavy intercessors for the show. I will be 2 seconds. The book's literally just over here. I'm back. Whoa. You coming? Right. Never feel guilty about liking Nickelback, says Grawley's Lair.
And then there were 3. Good man.
Let's have a look. Right. That's another thing as well. I don't play. I haven't played, but I always buy the codex for every army. I haven't got a clue what it says. I just look at
it. Same. This year has been a year of looking at pretty pictures.
Yeah. Having said that, though, I am genuinely going to start playing. I really am. So
do it, man. We'll have to organise a little when it all opens up again.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
A little rendezvous in Nottingham and book a table.
Absolutely, mate. I'll definitely be up for that. Let's have. Oh, you've got a picture here. He's not an eradicator, is he? No, he's not. So what's Grawley said there? Baz, chapter colour on the left hand, and let me just hold him the right way. So the left. So that'll be yellow. And then the unit colour on the right. What unit colour shall I do? So he's a heavy boy. What is he? A heavy intercessor. That's what he's called. Tell you what, if he's not in this codex, I demand a refund from Games Workshop.
Is that a recent one or is that an older one?
The brand
you got there.
Brand spanker.
Oh, nice.
Grawley's put black, red on the right. Ah, that makes sense, yeah. So I will put yellow on that side. Hang on. I'm just trying to figure out my right from my left here. As I'm looking. I really have got IQ, I tell you. I really do. Let's do the red. Leaning over. Oh yeah, I'm also going back over my Space Wolves and adding damage to them. So they've all basically
nice.
They've all just been painted, literally painted, well, sprayed the colour, then painted the colour, then washed, and then reapplied the colour kind of thing. So there is a little bit of highlight on it, but not as much as I really want. But yeah, so I'm going back over and literally edge highlighting everywhere and putting little dings in it and stuff like that.
Nice. My next video is actually about chipping and battle damage on miniatures.
I'm watching it.
It's coming out next this Sunday now, so it's in 7 days' time. I will show you the miniature as well if you want.
Yes, please.
There we go. Ignore the base, it's just the armor that's done. So basically, if you can see, I'm not sure if you can see.
Oh, is that the Terminator? Yeah. Yeah. I saw the your post on that. It looks pretty cool. Yeah.
And then it's just the other details to do. But yeah, that's the video is all about on getting those little like micro scratches and chipping and things like that on your miniatures. That's coming out on this Sunday. Cool. Coming. So keep an eye out for it, guys, if you're interested.
Keep an eye on that. Grawley's now put, are they heavy support? Which would be white and black on the right. Not sure which Primaris are what. Great, I've just started painting them red. Thanks. Let me have a look. Guano Man saying hi to Dad and hi Sprue and Glue. Heavy. I'll have to look at the contents, that would help. And I won't just be looking at pages. Where is it? Heavy support. Grey Hunt, no, they're not Grey Hunters. Who's the Trickster? I can't see where they'd be. Geez, so many like characters. Space Wolves. That's ridiculous.
Have you still got the box that the heavy intercessors came in? I've got an idea.
Oh yes, I do.
Have you still got the assembly guide? Have a look at that, because it'll in the keywords or the battle rolls, it should tell you in that little booklet.
Ah, yes. Saying that though. Oh yeah, it'll just tell you like what they are. Yeah. I was thinking, the painted as Ultramarines. How will I know? Black.
Everything's bloody painted as Ultramarines. I haven't got a problem with Ultramarines, but everything is blue.
I got it out of the bin. Let's have a look. Heavy intercessors. That's all it says. So I'm going to say the heavy support then, if that's the case. Or is that just because of the big fat bastards? I don't know. It doesn't even have a painting guide. What? Let me have a look. Will it tell me in? Oh, it'll tell me in the book itself. Keyword: heavy intercessor.
Oh, that helps.
That helps. Primaris heavy. I do remember. Oh, I don't know. I think I must try. What's that? Black and red weapons. They look like blue. Orange left shoulder. What? Orange left shoulder, red right shoulder. I think that's wrong altogether. That mate. Black and red weapons. Try that pick bazzer. You know what? Where have you gone? Georgia, I am super professional. So this is my other one. Well, not the other one, obviously, but it's the same. It's the same armor. So I'm assuming it's going to be like yellow on one side. Oh my word, that paint job was horrendous. And white and black on the other. So that's what I'm going for.
Are they both in Gravis?
Yeah, they're both exactly the same armor.
I would say you're right then with the heavy support.
Yeah. The same armor, obviously just a different gun. But yeah, we're going with it. Teamwork, that lads. Teamwork. Right. Like that's dry, so we can go back over that. Right, Bazza, have you got your chat set to live? Oh, don't say this. Why? Can you not see it?
Mine says private.
Oh, I don't.
And I've got no chat at all.
Oh.
Don't know if it's because I'm on your stream.
Well, no, obviously you should see kind of. I don't know.
You know nothing.
I know nothing either, mate. Right. Right, Sprue and Glue, how do I set the chat to live? I really don't want to press any buttons here. I know I can privately message you.
Yeah. Because all mine's got is the private chat, so I can't see what everyone's chatting. I'm relying on you, Bazza.
Oh God, we're screwed. Sprue and Glue, I see chat, but you're reading in a different order. Right. BAP. BAP. If you go back, that's you in it, yeah. If you go to YouTube, you should. So if you can open up a tablet or anything, mate, or whatever, if you go to YouTube, you should be able to see the chat and still see live.
It's a cracking idea. Go away. I'm not having premium because I'm not paying for that rubbish. Hello, friend. Right here.
Right,
yes.
But
here we go.
Hey, there's me and me and me. Happy days, yes.
There's you and you and you.
There's you and you and you. There you go. You can see all the chat now, mate. So you can. You're not in the dark, as it were.
I do have my my iPad on a little shelf up here, so it is a little bit hard to type back, everyone.
You don't have to type. Just speak your mind. In our StreamYard, 7 people on at the same time. Yeah, I'd love to. He's put WhatsApp. Aggressors and Hellblasters have white and black markings. Intercessors have red and black, but not sure about heavy intercessors. Been looking at the older space with codex, but can't find them. Great. Bazza, if you go to YouTube at the top, it shows either live chat or top chat. Just click on live chat. Well, I'm actually on StreamYard, so I don't know how I can do that.
So on mine it says live chat, boss.
Where?
If that helps. So like Gorles, I'm really sorry. I'm awful at pronouncing names. So if I've just slaughtered your name, I do apologize profusely. Grawley's Lair?
Grawley's
like
Lair.
You've said, boss. Grawley's Lair. So my apologies, guys. Like Grawley's Lair says, is it Grawley's? Oh goodness me, I'm not good at this at all. At the top of your chat, it says live chat in bold white, and then underneath in like a light grey it says top chat. If it's the other way around, I think that's what it means. If it's the other way around, just click live chat and you'll get like a live feed of the chat as it comes, so you're not missing any questions or any of the guys. I think that's on YouTube anyway. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's on YouTube. Like I've literally, the screen you can see on your thing there is Streamlabs, so I'm not even on YouTube.
Yeah. So you should just have it should be like just an instant live chat.
A thing on the side, obviously, like shows all the comments and stuff.
Hey, this is like blind leading the blind here. We're doing great. the live chat are far more knowledgeable about these things than the 2 people that are actually on the stream. Thank you, guys. You are far more knowledgeable about this sort of than us 2 numpties.
Yeah. Right. So, and I'm still bloody pondering how we do these shoulder pads. Never mind live streams. Right. Let's have a look here. Got all that. Let's see if we can get 10 likes. 10 likes. I want to do some silver stuff. Paint silver, I mean.
It is one. If we get to 20 likes, Basil will take his shirt off.
No, you don't want to. And I'll have another shirt on. That will never happen. do some silver pin. See, that's the thing I do as well. I don't like, so say I was painting armour. I wouldn't just paint armour. I'd have to paint the full model and go back to it. I know like a lot of people will literally paint the armour start to finish with like your chips and stuff in it, which I might try one day, but I think I've just got it in my head that I've got to get the model finished. I've always been like that. I can never just take my time on a model. I suppose my painting will
I'm very
go on, mate.
Yeah, I'm very much in the same vein as you, but I've become a little bit more fluid recently. Like if I'm really enjoying painting just the armor, I'll just paint all the armor up until it's finished.
Yeah.
But usually I'm very much the same where I'll paint everything to a point, like all the base coats, and then I'll do all the layering on the whole miniature. And then I'll do like the weathering at the end. Do you know what I mean? But
I always
found myself recently.
It's a lot easier, I think, as well. Anyway, to paint the model up from start to finish, and then put your weathering on and stuff.
Yes, you know? Massively. I do find it easier in the general sense. Because then if you do make a mistake or anything like that, or your brush slips, you're not ruining something that's completely 100% finished. You can cover it back up with a base coat because it's still at that base coat stage, so to speak.
Yeah. Let's have a look here. Steve F puts Underdog Painting. A good friend of mine uses StreamYard all the time. It's not Nick Nimmin, is it? He can help you. He has a Discord site. You can chat to him about it. Up to you. I will, mate. Yes, I will definitely do that.
Great idea. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a great idea.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe next time we won't spend 56 minutes trying to set up.
Oh, I forgot to say, everyone. Graham is actually an admin on the Facebook group. So if you want to go over, become a member, we will accept.
Yeah, come say hi.
Come say hello, post your pictures up and show all your goodness off. Hobby related, obviously. I don't mean anything else.
If you have a YouTube or an Instagram or anything like that for your hobby painting, post it up there. We don't discriminate on anyone wanting to post their work or their creation. So if you do like videos or an Instagram posts, come join us, man. We will let people post what they want, as long as it's obviously in the hobby, and it's not, and it's nice, as in like nice to other people. If you start being an arsehole, goodbye. There's not space for that. But yeah, come join us, man.
Yeah, definitely surprised I haven't been kicked out yet.
There's been a couple of times I've been close, mate.
Hey, it wouldn't be the first one I've been kicked.
No.
Glenn says, I'm still awake, but I type pretty good for an unconscious dude. Nice. Well, wake up. It's 10 to 12. Get yourself up.
Tell you what, talking about getting kicked out of groups, I got permanently banned from my the Grimdark Reddit group the other day.
That thing. What was on your Instagram? Was it?
No, that oh my goodness me, that was a completely different story. I won't go into it here because we'll be here for another 56 minutes. But no, I got a message on because once I post a video and then I'll promote it on groups that allow you to promote like your own content on them. And I really try not to post anything anywhere that doesn't accept that and annoy people. I don't want to annoy people. That's the last thing you want to do, isn't it?
Doesn't it? Like before you enter, are you like don't post and stuff, so it's pretty self-explanatory anyway. You know?
Yeah, exactly. So I posted a couple of weeks ago about a video in the Grimdark Reddit group, and just want to clarify this is completely my own fault. They were completely within their rights to ban me. It's my bad. But they said, "Oh, this is for 40k memes, mate. You can't be posting that here." And I forgot to make a note of it. So I'm sorry, chaps. Took the post down, and then and forgot to make a note of it. And of course, my next video came out, so I went and did my little promotion. So I then posted it around in the relevant groups and the relevant threads and chats.
Mm-hmm.
And then a couple of days later, I get a notification saying I've been permanently banned. So I emailed them back saying I don't understand why I've been banned. I haven't done anything wrong. Which the guy came back promptly saying, "You're self-promoting in a group that does not allow it. You have been warned." And I thought, oh goodness me, I forgot to make a note of it. Felt like an absolute tosspot. So I messaged back saying, "No, you're completely right. I forgot to make a note of it. This is my fault. Fair play to you." And bless him, he unbanned me. He said, "Please don't do it again. I paint as well." And then he unbanned me, bless him. So yeah, it was a result of the end of it. But I have made a note on my notes now saying in capitals, do not post in Grimdark. Excuse me.
See, I have a thing about this. Like, I don't get. I mean, obviously, groups can set their own rules and do whatever, you know. But I generally don't get what the issue is if you did. You know, like at the end of the day, we're all in the hobby kind of thing. You know, we like to share pictures or whatever. I generally just don't why. I mean, don't get me wrong. Obviously, like I say, if it's a Tau Facebook group or a Chaos Space Marine Facebook group, and you post something completely different in it, then yeah, I can kind of get it.
Yeah.
But if you've made a video saying this is how you weather models, surely that is like kind of universal to all. Why couldn't you? That's
exactly. I'm in the same boat as you, mate. Exactly the same boat. That's the old situation that happened on that Discord server, unfortunately. But no, if it's short, the way I see it, surely this is content about a hobby that we all enjoy, we all love, and we all like to share about. So if someone's sharing about content that will help other people's hobby, about our hobby that we all share and love anyway, why do people get annoyed with it?
Yeah,
I understand if there's certain rules on a group, fair play. That's obviously what I screwed up with the Grimdark one. But if it's about our hobby and people want to share, like, yeah, go for it. That's the whole point of the Underdog Facebook group. Well, so it's a safe place where everyone can share their content.
Yeah, that is actually the whole reason I made it. I wasn't like and should have made it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not the biggest of groups out there, you know, but we've got like a nice little community going on. But I always thought, well, people should have somewhere to share. They're not going to get criticised and all that type of stuff, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Completely agree. As what was it John Lennon said? Peace and love. Peace and love.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure why I did an Elvis impression for John Lennon, but I'm sticking to it.
Very good John Lennon there. Must have been all that time he spent in New York.
I don't actually think it was John Lennon either. I think it was Ringo Starr. Oh, I'm going back to bed.
La-di-di-di. Let's have a look. People have gone quiet in the chat. Let's just show some comments. Whee! Look at that. This is what you can do as well. You can
Oh, hey, look at that.
you can show comments like what people. Pretty cool, isn't it?
That is mint.
I must remember not to click the wrong button. Just terminate stream. That's all the old ones.
So me and Baz has said about how our hobby has been impacted by the lockdown and that. How's everyone else's hobby been impacted? You done less? You done more? You finished that army you wanted to finish up, or is your pile of shame got bigger and nothing's been painted? What have you guys been up to?
I'll be honest, I think I've actually bought more than what I usually would, to be fair.
Do you know what I have as well? But I think I've kept up pretty well. Like I said earlier, I haven't painted as much as I'd want to.
Yeah.
I've definitely kept up quite well. I've got a good steady stream, pun intended, of work being done.
Cool. Yeah, I think what I've done, I've bought like quite a lot, but I've kind of finished what I've bought as well. If that makes sense. So it's never much. I'm never like too far behind.
Exactly.
There's nothing left after bike is built.
Nice.
Cool.
Set the clock back to 0 for your pile of shame. Fair play. Not many people can say that, man. Not many people can say that.
I've done it. I've done it once. I painted everything I owned, and then I said that I'm not going to buy anything till I finish it. But technically, I didn't buy it, and then someone else bought me stuff. So technically, I didn't buy it.
Finding those loopholes, man.
That's it.
You didn't buy it. You didn't buy it, but you did ask for it.
Highlighted it on everyone's calendar. You know, sent reminders out. It's my birthday, so. That's what I wanted to ask as well. Sprue and Glue, how are you doing after your little rant? I'm going to call it a rant, and I hope you don't mind me saying that. What you had on your live stream the other day. Basically, Graham, he said he wasn't going to do live streams anymore.
Oh, how come? What happened?
I think he...
Obviously, if you want to share Sprue and Go, obviously you don't have to, but
yeah, you don't.
I am interested.
My interpretation of it, and I could be completely wrong because he only caught like the last bit of it, I think. Not many people were watching. But I think as well, that has to come down to lockdown, you know, people going back to work. I mean, like, I'm not saying this at all about anything on this stream, but 7 viewers, that's pretty good for me on here. Obviously, when lockdown was lockdown and people were off work, I was in like 20, 25, which is really good, you know. And obviously, it's gone back down. Which is understandable, you know, people work during the day. Or they can actually go out, you know. So
yeah, so like now it's starting to ease up and that.
Yeah, but I can understand if people say, "Well, I'm not going to do it anymore," because you're not going to get the viewers kind of thing. But you know, at the end of the day, as well, it's people's choice, I suppose. You can't force them.
Yeah, fair play.
But again, I think it might be a little bit disheartening as well when people don't watch. But I think that just comes down to YouTube. In general, you know, you make your video, you think, oh, I've put all this time and effort into it, and you only get 100 views, maybe, or something like that. But, you know, I was definitely like that at the beginning. I used to be, oh, how come no one's watching my videos? And I suppose still, not no one really watches my videos, but not as many as I like. But that, again, comes down to me and my work ethic and what I put into it. You know, it's all right making the content, but if you don't share it properly and try and beat the YouTube algorithm, which no one can ever do, I suppose, you know, you're never going to get them crazy views. You know, that's my opinion. Anyway.
Yeah, it's all to do with like the SEO and behind the scenes, and with like you said, playing the algorithm, which I'm starting to learn a little bit, thanks to my little brother. He is a computer wizard.
Is it all right? Cool.
And he's given me quite a lot of tips and things like that. But I still don't understand what on earth I'm doing.
Yeah. Like I'm in a Facebook group, Brian G. Johnson, you might have heard of him.
It does ring a bell.
He does all these things for YouTube and what you should be doing, you know. But obviously it doesn't he doesn't cater to your particular niche kind of thing. So obviously wargaming. He literally just does it about how to upload and stuff like that, and what viewers like the look of. But then again, I don't know how that can again come across to our niche if he doesn't know what our niche is. I think it's just a general thing.
Yeah, sounds like he's talking about in more of a generalistic kind of like term. So how if you set out your thumbnail in a certain way, it'll elevate your click-through rate. And then if it's certain key phrases or key words will encourage people to click on your videos. So basically, like, you have to have, well, not have to, but but what from what you just said, what I can gather is that you have to have a certain amount of clickbaitiness to your title or your thumbnail, so people go, oh, okay, and click it. But then when they watching the video realize, actually, you've said this is about Warhammer 40k and it's about modern day politics. So that's a big no.
Well, I did on one of my Spellcrow. I painted the Demon Prince that Spellcrow sent me, and it was my first non-Games Workshop model that I've ever painted, which is true. I've only ever painted Games Workshop or Forge World, you know. So I did that meme, you know, where the boyfriend's looking back at another girl. So I basically just made that Spellcrow, and the girlfriend was Games Workshop, and 1,500 views. Like, it was literally 1,000 views in a day. So it definitely does go to show your thumbnail needs to be, you know,
that was genius. I remember seeing it when you uploaded it, and I was like, absolute genius, gold.
Well, I would like to say it was all my idea, but because I am a member of the Chill and War Gamers, we have our own little chat, and basically knock ideas back and forth. And they were saying, "Oh, why don't you do something?" You know what I mean? So they were saying, "Oh, yeah, why don't you do that?" That's what I did. That's what happened, you know. So yeah, happy days. And now I can't get over 100 views on my other videos. So yeah,
it's the same as me. I've got my channel is primarily painting. If you haven't guessed, but I did a video on the very first lockdown. I thought it would be a great idea to do a video on 8th edition solo play 40k. So I wrote up some Blackstone Fortress style rules on one page that you could use for essentially as like an AI to play your Warhammer 40k games without kind of basically skewing the bad guys or your enemy into doing things that not necessarily they would do, so you would win the game, so to speak, if that actually makes any sense. But basically, I did a Warhammer 40k game video instead of painting video, and for a little while that was my top rated video, most comments, most views, and I was like, it's not even painting.
You'll have to change the channel now.
Yeah. Oh goodness me. Yeah. What was it? Burnt Aquilla Gaming.
Yeah,
that doesn't sound too bad.
I think that's
quick copyright.
Nick Beer. I think that's where he's obviously found a little thing there, because his is obviously it'd be Necrons and more. So even though that's what the channel's about, Necrons, you can obviously go back and do more, different things.
Yeah. It's a similar thing to, I think it was Goober Town Hobbies, with Brent, the man with the most luscious hair I've ever seen. But he said, I'm pretty sure it was him, he said something in one of his videos a little while back, saying when he chose the name, he wanted something that would incorporate all aspects of the hobby and not just one aspect. So if you fancy doing a bit of terrain, he could. If you fancy doing a bit of miniature painting, he could. Do you know what I mean? So that if you fancy playing a game, he could. Do you know what I mean? So I think that was a brilliant thing. And I was looking at my one thinking, well, I've put myself in a bit of in a rut here, haven't I?
Oh, trust me, I've had
it's cool though.
Many a name change to my channel. Yes, many a name. I used
sometimes
to
be sometimes rebranding's good, man.
Yeah, I was just my name at first, and then I was what else was I? The Soul Assassin. Don't know why. But yeah, loads of ways, man.
Mate, I just went for something that sounds cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And going back to that Goober Town Hobbies, I think his voice just reminds me of the Wonder Years or Daria. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Do you know, he reminds me of, do you know, like you see these adverts on YouTube for sleep apps and like calming apps, like Calm. Yeah. I want him to get an endorsement from Calm and to do like a little like wargaming or hobby like sleep story, because his voice would suit it so well. It's so just relaxing.
I think I've just painted the wrong thing on my model. No. Yellow as well.
What have you done?
Oh, God. I hate my life.
F in the chat. F in the chat for Baz's minis.
Yeah. Hey, hang on. Oh my God. Old man syndrome there. Is it? Yes, I have. I've painted it the wrong side. You absolute dinosaur. Right, let's read some of this chat so I can feel a bit better about myself. Lockdown didn't, right, so Guano Man says, lockdown didn't make much difference to me. I'm stuck in the house most of the time anyway, live alone, and the dude I live with is a nutter. Blue pill, Neo. Fair enough. Sprue and Glue says, I was getting, this is about what was happening. I was getting PVT, PMs accusing me of begging, stomped over, stream time, and general abuse. P's telling me my work was crap and should get off YouTube. Well, tell them to go off. That's a bit crap. At the end of the day, mate, you do what you want to do.
100%. Like I've said it in a couple of my videos, don't let people dictate your hobby.
Yeah. Guano Man says, had these Berks seen your work? I have. It's awesome. Well, that's it. Like I say, so Graham, Sprue and Glue builds, I'm not sure what scale they are, but like planes and, all that, tanks and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, sweet.
So that's what he does. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Obviously, that's more, for me, that seems more of a, like the building side of it takes a lot longer. It takes days, weeks, whatever, you know what I mean? And they seem to like be...
It's really precise kind of work.
Yeah. That's what that seems to me anyway. So I suppose if you're not into it, then you're not into it. If you want to go onto the chat and just chat to people, that's a different thing. Some people...
Yeah, but if you don't...
You paint these, we're just talking.
Yeah. It's like you don't go into someone's chat and start slating them just because they're painting something that you don't like or in a way that you don't like. That's ridiculous.
Exactly.
Like Sprue and Glue, I do like, yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that, mate. Yeah, rivet counters can go shaft themselves.
Guano Man says, oh yeah, I've just read that one. Colin from Texas. Colin in Texas, how you doing, matey?
Texas.
From Texas, yeah.
Yes, Colin.
So usually, Graham, when we are on at 10 o'clock in the morning, he's usually getting up about 4 in the morning just to come and, I think that's how it works, just to come and watch us. How cool is that?
Dude, Colin, you're a legend. Jeez.
Yeah, legend.
Well, at least you got a bit of a lie. You know, 56 minutes worth of lying.
It was all intentional. I knew exactly what I was doing, really. I just wanted Colin to get out of bed.
All thanks to Underdog painting support.
Yeah.
Underdog tech support, sorry.
Underdog tech support, yeah. I think she's just making a dinner now, actually. Which I think is leftover KFC.
Yeah. Oh. Stop playing with my heartstrings.
Well, yesterday we bought a massive, I don't even know how many piece buckets, and extra, we call them chicky pops for the kids, basically popcorn chicken.
Yeah.
And we didn't eat all of it, which I'm quite surprised at.
Well, it's funny you say that because I've got chicken burgers for lunch. So I will see your chicken and raise you chicken.
Well, I will see your chicken and raise you. I've still got a pot of their gravy.
Oh, you're so northern.
Yeah.
Their gravy is to die for, though. It's good.
It used to be years ago. So I think for like my 18th or 19th birthday, we all went out on the town and my mother came along, as you do. And
the local tavern, was it?
No, nightclubbing.
Back in the Middle Ages.
Yeah, nightclubbing. We saw one of her mates out, like one we getting the takeaways and stuff, and she actually popped into KFC because she wanted to get the gravy for the Sunday dinner.
Do you know what? That's some fair play. That's that. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah, she's like, oh, 10 pots of gravy, please. But you haven't had
better than Bisto.
Yeah, you haven't ordered no food. Yeah, just for the dinner tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll give that a bash. I think I will, yeah.
Right, so wait for that to dry. The other side's dry, so I'm going to repaint over that with a grey. New comments. Oh, hey, hang on, what's going on here? Having the balls to actually go on. Oh, hang on, wait there. Well, I killed the live stream side. No, mate, get back on it. Do as you're told. Colin in Texas says, yeah, grandson's birthday yesterday, so had trouble waking up. Fair enough. Steve F saying, having the balls to actually go on YouTube or StreamYard on a webcam is a massive step for most people. Absolutely. Now, I was only now about a video to make, and to be fair, I haven't got the right information, I suppose. I suppose I'd have to just take it off my own thing, but I was going to do a video about, it's quite a serious subject, depression in the hobby. I seem to think that there's just loads of people who seem to have it. I mean, I know obviously depression is a big thing in normal lives, you know, not the internet. So I was just wondering how that would come across in the wargaming side, you know, because obviously there's what's he called? Winter's SEO obviously came out with his video. There's obviously other people as well. I was just umming and ahhing about doing a video on how people are, as thingy as this sounds, how people are just depressed in the hobby, you know, and how people can overcome it. But I haven't got the full research about it yet. So I suppose
I think that
talk about my own thing, you know.
yeah, I think if it's coming from like a personal space, and it, like you said, it is a very serious issue, a serious topic. I think it's a good thing. Spreading awareness is huge. I don't think there's enough information about the causes and the effects on everyday life that something like that can have. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think enough people understand what it is and how it can affect people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And just to let people know that, you know, there is a safe space. You know, if you want to chill out and chat for an hour or two, and you know, let that kind of go and just concentrate on something that we all enjoy, we all love, and just, you know that there is a space for them, for everyone, that can, you know, just take them away from their worries and troubles for a little bit, once a week, twice a week. That space is there for them. You know, I think that's
yeah,
really cool, man. That's a really good idea. Fair play.
yeah. I think I want to obviously get the proper stuff right. You know what I mean? I don't just want to. Yeah, this is me. Whatever.
Yeah,
Want to
that's fair.
do some serious research about the thing, because obviously when I was younger, like in the teens and stuff like that, like people who did this hobby or were into like the alternative. Oh, is it the alternative like rock music and all that type of stuff? You know, there were everyone. Oh, them, well, they must want to kill themselves and all that type of stuff. You know,
Yeah.
but
Do you know
it's
what? 1 second. 1 second.
kidogi.
I'm going serious mode here.
Well, hey, here we go.
There we go. As someone that is a little bit more alternative than the average bear, so to speak,
Yeah,
who likes his heavier music and
yeah,
his big ears and tattoos and things like that. I have for years. I've had that situation a lot through growing up, through school, college, and whatnot, and just through even workspace. Being in workspaces, oh, but isn't it all just like, oh, go slit your wrists music and things like that? It's really not. It's
absolutely.
really, really not. And a lot of that sort of thing is quite a lot of it is, there is a portion that is quite brutal and quite insular with thoughts, emotions, feelings, and things like that. But quite a lot of the lyrics and quite a lot of that sort of thing is quite positive, actually. If you actually look and sit down and read the lyrics and understand what they're actually saying, what they're actually singing about,
Yeah,
it's completely the other way around. It's
I
an
think
outlet
the
for
music
how they're feeling, or what they're feeling at the time, which, you know, growing up, I connected with, you know. And so yeah, it's just really not. But I can see why it sounds like at first glance that it sounds like, yeah, because it sounds really angry.
Well, that's what I was about to say. Like, it's obviously.
I think I've lost you again. I've played with it and now I've lost you, bud. 1 second.
Oh, and what cameras are you? Oh, you've got multiple cameras. That'll be why. How can you hear me?
I think I've lost you.
No.
Now,
Ah, hang on. He'll be back. What's he done? That's literally, I think, because, guys, he moved cameras. Here we go. I will now add him back in.
hey,
I think, can you hear me?
yes, I can. You're all
Yes.
good.
I think that is because you've got multiple cameras, and obviously multiple cameras means different audio things coming in and out.
I think you may be right with that. Yeah, I'll have to look
So,
at it for next time I'm on a live or anything like that.
yeah, yeah. So don't do that again, please. Thank you.
I will not touch any buttons.
Right. So,
Yeah, ramble over. Sorry about that, guys.
yeah, no, there's a good ramble. There's a good ramble. I was just about to say there about the music wise, obviously, like reading lyrics and stuff. The noise, the noise, the music, the instrument is irrelevant, as I think sometimes.
Yeah,
And I think if you put, you must be a good bloody DJ if you could, like, but if you put the singing part into like modern music, then I think a lot more people would maybe like come round to it, kind of thing.
yeah, I think you're right.
I like all types of music, you know, but my biggest like is like I say, rock music and all that type of stuff.
Nickelback.
Nickelback, you rocker. Yeah.
It's the same as the hobby, man. Like whatever you enjoy is correct.
Yeah,
if you enjoy it, man, that's the main thing. Don't let anyone else try and dictate what you enjoy. Absolutely. It's like when you're kids and you go, "Oh, I like this rock music," and they go, "Oh, you a goth?"
Yeah. So yeah, I am. What are they?
Yeah.
Let's read some of these comments anyway. So we'll start back up from. So I asked them to come on live with us. They declined and unsubbed. Oh, well done. Oh yeah, we've read that one. KFC gravy. That's a winner. Says Steve F.
Yes, it is.
Colin in Texas says, I found a store in Dallas with a Dark Imperium box set on its shelf. Heading out in about an hour to get it. I'd hurry up, mate, because it might have gone.
Yes. It won't be. If it's still there, you're lucky. Yeah.
Very lucky.
Great box set.
Colin in Texas says, I'm a 21-year soldier. You're 21, Colin? You're not 21. Are you a
21 years? 21 years in the service?
In service, I'm going to say. Bloody hell, if you're 21, you've got a hard paper round, son. My paint time is my PTSD therapy time. Happy days, mate. Steve says, I remember my auntie giving us a big bowl when the ice cream van came round to fill up and get wafers and sprinkles. That was our pudding for Sunday dinner. Get it?
Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Love it.
Yes. Steve F says, seen the Winters SEO video? Yes, that was kind of what sparked the idea in my head to do it. Quite upsetting that video, actually. But yeah, just goes to see what the community is like, all rallied round and did whatever. Steve F says, at Colin in Texas, I'm ex-British Army and suffer from PTSD. It took me almost 20 years to actually talk to people. I still don't like going out in big spaces, etc. Take your time, Steve. That's all we can say. Going on YouTube live is a massive step for me. My comfort zone. Good. Guano Man says, I got told I have that PTSD thingy. Nice. And can understand the big spaces thing. Well, yeah. I couldn't really. Well, obviously, I don't have it, so I can't really say. But that does seem a weird thing, doesn't it, to have not a phobia, but of being out in open spaces. It does seem a weird thing, but obviously, if that's what affects you, that's what affects you. Steve F says, I love. I'm assuming that's Five Finger Death Punch. There you get me, being down with the kids. And Disturbed for their lyrics, and they do a lot for the service, for all services. Yeah, they seem to, don't they?
Yeah.
I can't remember the lead singer of Disturbed, but I know he does quite a lot. But I can't think what his name. But anyway, where have you gone here? Oops, he killed the he killed the interwebbery. Yes. Oh, that was when you decided to knock a mass stream up there, Graham. Thanks.
Yeah.
Colin says, I'm a
ninja. All I did is go into stealth mode.
Stealth mode, that was it.
I rolled a nat 20.
Colin in Texas says, I've been out 5 years almost, still panicking in traffic when cars box me in. I do sometimes because I feel I'm going to run them. Steve F says, I just can't go into big places with loads of people. I only like my bubbles where I feel safe. Well, you would have been all right in this pandemic. You have to keep your own bubbles. I don't use any transport. In some respects, that's all right. Probably the best. Colin in Texas says, no, 21 years in the army. I'm 50. I knew it. I knew you were older than 21. I don't go. And Sprue and Glue says, I don't go out at all in 2 years. That was, what the heck was it? Why can I hear something there? I don't know what that was.
Can you hear something? A motorbike just drove past him.
Is that what it was? I was thinking, what's that? Sounds like flight.
Yeah, I think so.
But yes, Sprue and Glue, you've got to get yourself out. Little steps, mate. Like I said to you before, just walk to your garden and come back. Get yourself out. I know it's all right me saying that, but you've got to do something. Anyway, let's get back to hobby stuff. So in an hour and a half, I have painted a yellow shoulder pad. I think
just the one.
Well, technically, I painted two because I painted the wrong one. So this is the longest time.
So this is.
I'd usually, no matter why, I would have had this done by now.
So that's what I've done so far. Don't know if you can see that.
Yes, I can.
Just all the green.
Nice. Hey, I tell you what colour I've just started using. That, what's it called? Iron Warriors. What a nice silver that is.
I haven't used it. What is it? Iron Warriors, Iron Breaker, or is it specifically Iron Warriors?
It's called Iron Warriors. I will show you it. It's like that's Lead Belcher. Let's see if I can find it. But it's basically just here. There we go. You probably won't be able to see difference, but can you see how dark that is?
Oh, it's really dark.
Yeah, like a dark.
Yeah.
So obviously for your Iron Warriors, but I just use lead belcher for my Iron Warriors. But if they did that in a spray, that'd be class. But yeah, very, very cool. I think
really nice for like dark silvers now.
I think Vallejo do is it called gunmetal? I think that might be the equivalent.
Yes. I think, gunmetal.
Yeah, I think that's like.
If not, that does ring a bell.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of, kind of thing.
I'm trying to get like an OSL effect on this broken cabley bit.
That hangs down.
I think I've done enough, but I'm not sure.
The one that does it hang down from his like belly?
No, so if on the is it a Ghost Reaper? I think I'm painting here. So you know the cable.
Yeah.
Like the cable that comes across. So on some of them it's like broken. So it's almost like the casing came away. Revealing like the actual. So I've done the actual inner cabling like really light, more of a yellow with some white in it instead of the green and yellow. So it looks brighter, but then did a little bit of OSL around the actual area of that. So it looks like it's glowing. So it's brighter than everything else. I'm just trying to think of where else I can put that white or put that kind of glowy OSL effect without one, screwing it up, and two, it looks more glowy.
Cocking it up.
Oh, I'll tell you what I've missed as well. The glowing effect around the actual what would you call it? The heat sink looking grated bit.
Oh,
what would you call that?
The coils.
Coils. Yes, that's the one. Yeah. Excuse me.
Let's have a look at it. What the heck? Right, so Steve asks you, what colour are you painting your Necrons? LOL. And then he says, I can see the green glow. So there you go.
So the colours I'm painting them is in the Sautech Dynasty colours. So basically, the simplest ones, silver and green. Reason being is when I started painting and collecting Necrons back in the early noughties, this is the dynasty the only dynasty I personally knew of, and I quite like the really simple kind of look of it.
Yeah.
Dead easy to paint, dead easy to recognize, you know. And I wanted them to fit with my old Necrons, which I cannot find anywhere. I honestly think I've lost them now.
Well, I've just got mine.
But I want them to. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go back over it because looking at yours makes me feel a bit sick.
Don't say that.
More of like a marble effect on the blue, I think. More like string highlights and stuff. And I've painted, and I don't know why I did this. I think it's because I actually bought the only contrast paint I own, Black Templar, and I decided I was going to paint all the cables black, which is a shit idea, really. So I might go back and paint them like a green or a blue. I don't know. But yeah, that's my.
Do it, man. Sometimes. Oh, mate, that's cool. I like the blue. I do like your blue, but I don't think black would look too bad though. With that, because you've got so much color there, then black would. Sorry, I missed that.
I'm just saying, like it looks all right, but it just looks like they're not painted, or I haven't even bothered. No.
At the end of the day, whatever makes you happy, dude. You know, and that's why I always go by.
And there's my little murder buckets.
Yes, murder buckets.
You can see in there. Well,
sorry, who asked that question? Sorry, go for it.
Steve F.
Steve F. I hope that answers your question, buddy. If it doesn't, let me know, and I'll go into more detail. I assumed you were talking about what dynasty I was painting, but if you want the paints that I'm using, I'm more than happy to share, dude. Just let me know in the chat.
Yeah, man. Let's have a look anyway. Bloody hell. So he's put there, I can see the green glow, yeah. And Guano Man says, so when you say the wrong shoulder pad, is that because it's a knee pad? What? Won't say that.
Painting knee pads and stuff.
Won't say that. Don't do that. Steve F says, I use good old lead belcher and grey night steel. Grey night steel? What's that?
Grey night steel has that really nice bluish tinge to it, and it looks really nice.
Is that a paint or is that an effect like you do?
No, it's a paint. It's a GW paint.
Is it?
Yeah, like it's like a blue steel. It's the same kind of effect that I tried to get with some of my Necrons from the Indominus box set, but then gave up with.
Right.
I'll see if I can find them. 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
It's just gone to Hoover up. Spoon glue, that might look good when you paint it.
So here we go.
Here we go.
I can't remember which one's which.
I'm just telling everyone you've just got to do a bit of hoovering.
Yeah, sorry about that. Quick sweep round. It's not that one. So it must be this one. So yeah, I've tried to get like a blue kind of steel effect.
Yes.
The dry brushing.
Yeah.
And on the claws is probably the best example if you can see.
Yeah.
But you can get that. You get that blue tinge with that steel, and it's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's like a bluish steel.
I'll have to have a look at that then. I didn't even know that.
That's just an excuse to show off somewhere the Necrons.
Next time we do one of these, you're just going to be sat with like all our models around us.
Yeah.
Not even
Don't tempt me.
Not even painting. We don't even have to have audio, thank God. Let's have a look at this. Colin in Texas saying, would like to say thanks, Underdog. You motivated me to paint and make my own channel. and I learned a few skills from you on the way. Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man. Thank you very much. If you think I'm good, check out old Bert Aquilla painting there, old Graham Big Bollocks. He's a decent painter. He's a decent painter.
Thanks very much, dude.
It's all right. And then Steve F says, I sprayed up 18 Necron warriors, chrome, and painted all the weapons different colours. I named them the Chameleon Squad. Nice. Nice. That's a lot of blue. Colin in Texas says, I use German grey for my cables. Highlight them with Mechanica standard grey. Nice. You can go a bit further.
That's a good idea.
Do a bit of Dawnstone as well if you can after that, and you'll be quids in. Steve F says, I painted all my Necrons with my own mix of a silver gold and then just do the green glow. Pretty simple and effective. That's a thing as well, I think, with Necrons or any army that's supposed to be simple to paint. They can often be the hardest to paint. Because if you try and paint a minimalist thing, it sometimes takes a lot more.
As I'm discovering.
That's what I always thought. Like, I used to watch, obviously, I keep coming back, Idic Beer do his Necrons. I'm thinking, I could probably paint your army in a day if I really wanted to. Just spray it silver, wash it, dry brush it, and obviously you do your beers and whatever. But when you actually paint a Necron, there's a lot more that goes into it, a lot more. That's what I
100% agree, man. It's like all I've done with these ones is basically started with black primer, Vallejo black surface primer, and then an overbrush, really heavy dry brush, like overbrush of lead belcher, and then once that was done, I just slathered it all in black wash, and then added the brass bits for like the joints and some of the little nubbins just to break up that silver, so it had a little bit more of something like a visual interest to it, and then covered it in black wash, obviously taking it out of the areas that it could pool in that you wouldn't really want it, so it doesn't have that coffee stain effect. And then once that was dry, just started blocking in the black kind of casing for the gun and the barrels, the cables. I've done black. And then that was it, kind of really. I've highlighted with Vallejo silver, which is like a super bright silver. This chap, really, really bright silver.
Yeah, I think I'm going to some more silvers. I've literally got lead belcher and the new Iron Warriors, so I can't really go any lighter. So I'm going to have to go and buy some, I think.
Yeah. But then I've just done like a really rough, not even an edge highlight, but edge highlight on areas. Specifically more on the raised areas. It's really super rough because I want them to look like they've been under the ground for years. Doing so super rough, where like it almost looks like scuff marks, or where it's been scuffed. And it looks like fresh metal is underneath, kind of. But then just the green glow is the only thing that I've really paid attention to be honest. It's almost like a focal point for each miniature. I think as long as you have like one focal point that you pay attention to, any miniature will look better for it, so to speak. You have that little one that either a gun or a face, one bit of the miniature that you want the person looking at your miniature to really focus and pay attention to. Is always advantageous for painting, and it helps to level up the overall look of it without really too much effort. I think it works quite well.
Cool. Let's have a look. Right, so Steve's put bloody fiddly bits all over them. Ha ha ha. Screw and Glue says, I love lead belcher for general use on all kits. Screw and Glue says, silver, and then with the code is awesome. Colin Texas says, thanks for sharing time, gents. Have a great day. So I'm assuming you're going. So thanks for joining.
Take care, bud.
Yeah, man.
Good luck on getting that in the Dark Imperium box set as well.
Yeah. Go and run like the wind, bullseye.
Toy Story.
Toy Story.
Love it.
Sprue and Glow saying take care. Colin, Steve F says at Bert Aquilla Payton just subscribed. There you go, mate.
Hey, thank you very much, man.
I build a lot of terrain
appreciated.
myself. And he's also saying see you, Colin. So also as well, guys, I'm going to pimp you out there, Bert Aquilla. He also has a Patreon, so if you want to go over to Patreon, go and do it.
Oh, bless you.
Go and do it.
I don't mind you being my pimp, mate.
I will slap you.
It's got a strong backhand.
Smack you with a wedding ring.
You want to know where I got these scars?
Yeah. I'm big better. We shall never speak of that again.
Only in hushed tones. Right, I think I've got to do this chap's eyes, and this one's just got the base to do. Then I'll carry on moving on to my other 8.
Oh, the 8. See,
yeah,
I did what most people have said in the comments here, where I literally just sprayed all my Necron silver. I didn't even spray them black. So I think I might have to do a black before I do the silver. But that is looking very cool. I do like him.
Cheers very much, man. Nice one. He's getting there. He's got to do his eyes, I think, and then if I can remember how I did my eyes. Yes.
Do you
if I do, I have a little book. I should write it down. I didn't write it down. I have a little tome, which I have all my painting tips.
Painting recipe.
I've only just decided to actually do it. I've got little notes and a couple of bits and bobs in there. But yeah, and also notes to you when we were trying to set up the live stream.
Yeah. Should keep them, mate. They'll be worth a few things.
Yeah, when we're rich and we're famous, when we're millionaires, Rodney.
Yes, what Sprue and Glow said here. Remember, guys, Underdog is in need of a new camera. All donations via PayPal link in his Facebook page. Way, God, son.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am in need of a
Get him set up.
I need.
What camera are you looking?
Well,
what camera are you thinking of?
I'm not 100% sure what the name is, but looking on it, it's the same one that Tabletop Tactics use to do their videos. I think it's about 900 quid.
Oof.
So yeah, I think I can get it cheaper if I look.
There is a website where you can trade in your cameras, and it's specifically like a camera trading site. Camera and gear. You might be able to find something.
Because I'm filming off my phone. I don't actually have a camera.
Likewise, man.
Yeah.
I think they do refurbished ones as well.
Oh,
it's worth having a look at it. I can't remember the name of the website though. The important bit I can't remember.
Yeah. I've always wanted to have one, so I thought, why not try and get it, I'm not saying obviously you people have to buy it, but I'll obviously put money towards it.
If you want to help a chap out,
yeah, come and help me out.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Steve
thank you for the shout out, bro, as well.
Yeah, my pleasure. Steve F says, LOL, I'm a member / Patreon on Midwinter Minis, Eclectic Beard, Miniature Hobbyist, and Twisted Dice. Ha 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 ha. This time next year, Rodney. Yeah.
Yeah, this time next year, Rodney.
We'll be millionaires. Steve F says, Tabletop Tactics, Bourne has left. Yes, he has.
He has.
Genuinely
gutted.
Like, if I'm honest,
I could not believe it. I genuinely thought it was a prank when I saw it. I was like, no, you're kidding me.
But having said that, though, they did say he's going to be on till August. the way their filming schedule has like gone. So I think we've still got him
Yeah.
till August, but he's gone. If you know what I mean. It's just a bit crap in it. Like that's, to be honest, that's probably one of the main reasons why I watched it, just for his comedic value. You know.
Who's brilliant. Bless him.
Yeah.
No, I actually I follow him on Instagram as well.
Yeah, I do.
I'm that guy.
Yeah,
I did pop a message
he
on
went
there.
on a date, didn't he? Did I say he went on a date?
A date? I haven't seen that one.
In his last story, I'm sure he made some bread or something. You know, as he do. He took it around this girl's house. That sounds a bit
Fair
creepy.
play.
They have asked if
all the best to him.
Absolutely, yeah. I wonder what he does. I bet, to be fair, it was like, when Duncan left GW, I think he might go and make his own.
Maybe, I know that he and the Spider studied acting.
Yeah, acting, yeah.
So when he said, he's going to pursue his passion, I assumed that is what he was going to go and follow, especially when he said he was moving back to London. I'm assuming that yes, an Australian James Bond, yes.
And he has lost a bit of weight as well. So, yeah.
He's looking good.
Yeah.
Not as good as you, Badger, obviously.
No one looks as good as me. Nobody.
So humble.
Really. They have asked if anyone wants to be a new member. Yeah, but you've got to move to Bath. That's not happening.
I thought about it. I gave it a long, hard thought.
That'd be a bitch of a commute for me.
Yeah. I think your commute will be longer than mine, actually. But yeah, you're up north. Yeah, it will be. Get me words out.
Old Middlesbrough, the home of Bob Mortimer. Right, so I've now painted 2 shoulder pads. Yes, we're on a roll.
You're cooking on gas now.
Cooking on summit. I don't know if it's gas. Right, I'm coming up the total mark. Right, I'm literally going to shoot off because I need the loo. Right, you have to host the show now, Graham. 2 seconds.
What? He's gone. He's left me. This intermission was brought to you by Underdog Painting. Remember to get your popcorn at the stand. I don't know what else to say, chaps. Anyway, how's everyone been? Good weekend? Splue and goo. Splash and dash time, yeah. Dropping the kids off the pool. Like we said earlier on the stream, guys, only the best production quality. 100% dedicated to professionalism.
I'm back.
Please welcome the man, the myth, the legend.
Right. I keep lifting my hat up to try and sweep my hair back, but then I realise I'm bald.
Flood warning. Underdog has left the room.
Hey, enough of that. Right, Where the heck have we gone? There it is. Reaching over the camera. Wow, this is the longest I've been on stream here. 2 hours. Technically 3.
2 hours and 56 minutes.
56 minutes.
I will say that I will have to come off at some point and start getting some lunch sorted.
Yeah, to be fair, I will be. What time is it now? Ooh, 10 to 1. Jesus Christ.
So say another 10 minutes, go till 1. It's a good lunchtime, isn't it?
Absolutely. I'm going to get my KFC.
If everyone's all right with that in the chat.
It's tough if you're not, because I'm doing
it.
So I was, oh, bloody hell. I hate that, mate. I start talking and I literally forget what I'm talking about. So Twisted Dice nominated me to do a 5-minute challenge out of pay an orc boy in 5 minutes. Imagine if I was doing that now. I've literally done 2 hours painted that. My God. Having said it though, I don't have any orcs. Orc boys to paint, so I can't really do the challenge, which is a bit crap. I could paint a grot maybe. I think I could paint a grot in 5 minutes.
I reckon that would be a good challenge.
Or painting a grot in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's harder than you think, you know. Like to paint fast. And don't forget that's with drawing time and everything, like in it. So your model,
drawing time and everything.
Everything, like literally everything. You can spray your model. The rules were you build it, spray it, but it has to be a grey colour. You can't have black because then everyone would just paint it as a goth, you know, which is cheating. So you have to do it as a grey colour or white.
Or grey over white. What as someone that has a white Space Marine army, I took the challenge on of painting white. I don't regret it in so many words.
Yeah, no, you can see the result. But if you think about it, you wouldn't do it again, I bet you.
No. I probably would choose a different colour. I've learned many a lesson with my white Space Marine army, I think.
Oh, he's banging.
Oh, there's a workman across the road from us, getting all the end. Yeah, getting all the beautiful interference from my end. My apologies, guys.
Let's have a look at these. People are asking. Awesome on BAP. Yeah, was meant to lock the door when he left. Yeah. Steve F, whereabouts in the pool you from? Deep End. Steve F says to Scaly Models. To be honest, I'm over in the Wirral now, but originally from Anfield and Kenny. But I'm still a Scouser. well, we can't all have it, I suppose. Scaly Model says to stay. I'm on the Wirral too. Wife is from Bagnall Street in Anfield, but of course, that's Stephen. The Wirral.
Hold on a minute. I've just thought of something.
Yes.
Am I the only southerner down here?
You will be, mate.
I'm outnumbered. Well, my dad's from Newcastle, so I'm.
Is it? Ah, well.
Well, just outside of Newcastle. Yeah, that way. Oh, that makes his brothers, mate.
Don't say that. Your rumour going round. And I don't think your dad will come off too well.
Nah, he's all right. He ain't too bad.
Right.
So before we head off, guys, does anyone have any last questions or anything like that? If you do, let us know.
Yeah, yes, let us know. Let us know.
Because I'm getting hungry for a chicken burger.
And I'm getting hungry for a 16-piece bucket.
Yes. I think you've won out there, mate.
I know. Do you know what, though? I was watching a little video on Facebook the other day with Chris Eubank having his first KFC. And it is just a thing to behold. Watching him eat a KFC is like when we were kids eating our first KFC. Oh, mate, it was amazing. If you can, just even go onto YouTube and watch Chris Eubank eat.
Chris Eubank.
Yeah. It's
the
way
goodness.
The words anyway is just on another level. But a posh man like himself sitting down and eating chicken, I don't know why, but it's just so good to watch.
I'll have to Chris Eubank eating KFC. If I type that into YouTube, I'll find it. Yeah.
Well, we know he's very eccentric anyway, but this just goes to the next level.
So I can assume he enjoyed himself.
Just a bit. He was jumping on the chairs in the restaurant.
Sprue and Glue says, when are we doing another stream?
Next Monday, probably, mate. So I might start setting up once I finish. But yeah, every Monday, 10 o'clock. Besides Monday, obviously, 56 minutes late, precisely. But yeah, every Monday. I might do the odd, like, one on the night time, but that's, whenever it takes my fancy. But yeah, every Monday usually is when I do them now. I just decided to do them on a Monday because I don't really like overlapping with people,
Yeah, that's fair.
Actually, so Jenny Young, that is my wife, is literally said next Monday is our anniversary, so I won't be. No, so yeah, I won't be streaming next Monday.
He's been caught out, ladies and gentlemen. He has been caught out.
Having said that, now I might be streaming next Monday because I won't have an anniversary. He's going to be divorced with me. But yeah, usually it's a Monday at 10, but otherwise it's just whenever I feel like it. But usually it's on a night time. Usually it might be a Tuesday or a Thursday night, possibly. Yeah.
Been called out by Underdog Tech Support.
I know, yeah. Wow. I'll never live that down. I'm rubbish with dates, mate. Proper rubbish. Let's just read some other comments, so let's bypass that one. Lou, I already stuck my thumb up, Bazza. Beg your pardon. Didn't you notice he's sitting a bit funny? Wow, class. This is the type of abuse I get, Graham. It's shocking. Scaly models, gotcha. You read through and through, mate. Season ticket holder on the cop for 14 years. Live in the part now. Live in the part now. I'd be ripping that season ticket up, mate, if I was you. I'm an Arsenal fan and I'm disgusted at what they were trying to do. Steve F puts oops. Spoon Glue says guano, only a thumb. Hey.
Only a thumb.
Hey. It's not my birthday yet. Scaly Models is just a gentle reminder there, Bazza. Just a gentle. Elliston Nation, bloody hell. The legend that is Elliston Nation, another member of the. So I'll stop there, just another member of the Chill and Wargamers. Only one of the core founders.
Wait.
Just let you know we're going in a minute. Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. Man's hungry.
Very hungry for chicken. But thank you for dropping by. It's pretty cool. Again, if you want to go see someone not drill out their bolt guns, go check out Ellis Nation. He doesn't drill out his bolt guns.
You what?
I know. And we've only just found this out.
Where are the bullets meant to come from? Where are the bullets meant to come from?
So they did a live stream the other day, and it turns out he doesn't drill his bolt guns, and this man is an absolute monster when it comes to painting thousands of models. So technically, he hasn't finished any of these models because he hasn't drilled the bolt guns out. So yeah. But in his defense,
do you want chicken burgers?
Chicken burger. Oh, he's muted himself.
Sorry about that, guys.
I was trying to shout in the background, chicken burgers, but you muted yourself.
I did catch it. I've got my headphones in. She wouldn't have heard you.
Oh, good damn it.
So that was Burns Aquilla tech support. I'm gonna once we finish the stream up, bud, I'm gonna start with the chicken.
The chicken.
The chicken.
So hang on, people are laughing. Ellis Nations put because I just buy Forge World. They already have them drilled.
Oh,
cheeky.
Oh,
paying you too much.
Do you know? I didn't know that. They already have.
No,
they already have.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and have a look at some of my stuff. The wife has spoken. Be afraid, says Stephen. The wife has spoken.
Anxiety levels just hit the roof.
You go to the doctors and get some more tablets. Right. Well, yep, it's now nearly 5 past, so
right, yeah.
Ready, so you can go and get your chicken burger. I'm going to go and have some KFC.
Lovely. Yeah. Well, thanks for having me on, guys. It's a pleasure to be a part of the little community we've got going. So,
yeah, man, we'll definitely do this again next time.
Thanks for having me on, man. 100%. Next time we'll have to convene on my channel.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But what I'll do as well is I'll take a picture of this screen so I know which buttons to press for next time. So yeah. Right. So yeah, thank you guys for joining us in this stream. This 2 hours 15-minute stream, probably be a bit longer since I've
Jesus.
Who's that? Lynn Dipple. She's put hi, Underdog Burnt. Underdog Burnt. Bazza just sneaking to say hi and bye. Thank you. Sprue and Glue says it's been great, guys. Thank you. And Scaly Model says, see you later, Steve F. Yeah, he's off. See you all later. I'm just
See you,
waffling.
guys.
Yeah. So again, just thank you very much, guys, for coming to watch this shambles of a show. We will see you next time. Not next Monday, obviously, because it's my wedding anniversary. Thanks for that. Don't forget to go over to the Facebook group where you'll see all this lovely goodness. You'll see this sexy man down there. I'm pointing at Graham, not under my desk.
I live under his desk.
His middle name's Monica Lewinsky. And yeah, go show him some love. Go support him on Facebook, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, yeah,
all that type of stuff.
All under, all under Burn Aquilla Painting, and you'll see me and what I do. So yeah, cool.
Thank you very much, guys. You stay there, Graham.
See you guys. Peace.
There we go.